belief in itself will pull you through so many things. And if you have that belief, and if you're actually in a good feeling place, all the better. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, I'm Kim, this is Core Union. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about an experience that I had when I was going through a very ugly divorce, because I want you guys to start taking it easy on yourselves a little bit. As you learn how to manifest, even when you get to a point where things are flowing, you're still human and things can still get to you and you may succumb to it, and it's okay. Even if you do, and even if it feels like you get ahead and then you end up like it's what is the saying, like one step ahead, two steps back or something like that. It's okay. This is part of the whole experience. When we go through things that are hard, we might fall off. We might get out of flow. We might end up down a different path. We might end up experiencing a lot of hard and painful things. The key is that when you have become disciplined in your thoughts and in your emotions, and you no longer are allowing your thoughts, emotions, your old belief systems, your fears, your worries, and your doubts to totally and completely consume you, you are able to bounce back in life quicker. And the quicker you can bounce back and the quicker you can just continue to level up your feeling state, then you'll start to see that things in life will start to mold to you. They'll start to conform to you, to your new belief. And your beliefs may waver day to day, and that's okay. Your emotions may waver hour to hour throughout the day. You just always want to be aware of what you're giving your attention and energy to. Basically, what are you giving your power to? That energy is the energy that creates. That's the fuel behind your imagination. So basically, I wanted to tell a story about something that happened. I was going through an ugly divorce, definitely was getting the best of me, definitely completely threw me off my game. And I was actually having a lot of things in my life around me seem to crumble because of it, because it was just really, there was a lot of things, a lot of wounds that this was bringing up. Marriage that I was in for a very long time. I was very unhappy for many years. I did my best to love the person, and a lot of decisions were being made out of pure guilt in feeling like I made a vow to this person and that I have to see my vows through, that no matter what, somehow I'm going to make this work. After so many years, I was just like, no, I'm done with this. I need to be happy. I deserve to feel fulfilled. You deserve to be fulfilled. We are not compatible. We never have been compatible. I need to be happy. I deserve to be happy. Not understanding at the time that I was creating the entire thing. I never saw it that way. I always was in the victim state of feeling like, this person was constantly doing something to me, that everything was going against me. So anyway, going through the whole divorce, and it's getting really ugly, she decided to really take advantage of the situation. Now, again, I'm coming at this and explaining it from a 3D perspective, not realizing at the time that I was creating this whole entire thing, this was my manifestation. So this was just all of my fears playing itself out like a perfect theater right in front of me. So we were living in this house. It was getting toxic. It was getting ugly. There were a lot of things being said and done that was making me feel frankly unsafe. One day I just finally had enough, and I scooped up my dogs and my belongings and I left. I escaped and I went into a really nice VRBO for a couple months. I could afford it, but it was taxing on me, no less. So just to add to it, my attorney ended up sending me something that my ex wanted me to start financially supporting her while she was living under the roof of the house that I purchased, and while I'm paying for both mortgage and the rent of the VRBO in the house. I'm more angry than I've probably ever felt in my entire life. I need to shift out of this very quickly because I'm completely falling for this entire illusion, right? So now I'm at the VRBO, and the next day is the court date for me to go in, for us to discuss me financially supporting her while she lives under my roof, while she's making plenty of money. It was all such a ridiculous comedy, really. That entire day when I woke up, and I had already been doing a lot of inner work around this, I wasn't all happy. I wasn't feeling good. I was upset. I was afraid. I was angry. At the same time, trusting, handing over everything, surrendering and trusting and detaching from this entire thing and handing it over to God over and over and over and over again. God, universe, source, label it whatever you want, okay? All day, morning, noon, and night, I just kept repeating in my head. Probably said it, I must have said it at least 1,000,000 times. Universe got my back, God's got my back, God's protecting me. You know, for me, I would imagine the judge being completely in my favor. I would imagine every single thing going completely in my favor. Why? Not in a selfish way, not in a way that's in any way morally or ethically wrong, because it was wrong for me to be paying her any kind of support. It was just pure vengefulness. It was just pure revenge on her part, trying to hurt me financially. And it was completely unnecessary, right? So yes, this should work in my favor because this is wrongdoing, because I was in that victim mode. I wasn't in my power. But I had the overarching belief that no matter what, this is going to work out for me. It's going to work out in my favor. Everything works out for me. Everything works out in my favor no matter what. No matter what I'm feeling, even if I'm afraid, even if I'm scared, everything is working out in my favor. I was so angry that it almost felt like a buzzing. I was that angry and that scared. But I believed that by doing what I was doing, it was going to work. And that is the key. I want you guys, please, to understand this. It's so important. When you have a belief that what you're doing, that your affirmations are working, that you know that this is all true, that you know that universe has got your back, that you know that everything is always going to work out in your favor. When you have that as a overarching belief, that is so deep down in your core, that is a deeply rooted belief. That belief in itself will pull you through so many things. And if you have that belief, and if you're actually in a good feeling place, the next day, I meet my attorney at the courthouse. And we're meeting with my ex's attorney in this little room, in this conference room. I guess that's where you sit to try to negotiate things before actually going in front of the judge. And while they're talking, I'm completely detaching from the entire thing. And in my mind, I'm repeating over and over and over again the same thing. This is all working in my favor. Everything is shifting in my favor. Everything works in my favor. God is always looking out for me. Universe has always got my back. Suddenly, the entire conversation shifted right into her having to leave the house and me being able to move back in. It was very surreal, and everything just suddenly shifted in my favor. The reason I'm telling you this story is I want you to have some reassurance that even if you're afraid, even if you're worried, even if you're scared, download the belief that no matter what, have the overarching belief that no matter what, you're always safe, you're always secure, you're always loved, you're always cherished, you're always adored, you're always taken care of, you're always supported, you're always well, you're always healthy, you're always strong, you're always, always, always seeing everything work out for you. That no matter what, everything always works out for you. Everything always works out in your highest and best. No matter what, you're always manifesting what you want, even while you're upset, even when you're scared. Everything always works out for you. These are affirmations that you should have added into whatever your daily practice is every day from this moment on. Because when you have that as your overarching belief, even when you experience things that appear to be really painful and hard, you will bounce back quicker. I have experienced so many things in my life that I know a lot of people wouldn't even be able to bounce back from. That even while I was going through it, I questioned if this was going to be the end of me. I questioned, can I actually survive this? Can I actually literally survive this? Because I have that foundation. I have that rock, that solid foundation beneath me. I always will know that somehow life will always take care of me. Universe, God will always take care of me. The people in my life will always take care of me. I'm giving my mom a shout out. I'm so supported and loved by my mom. I have the most amazing mother in the world. And not so much for my dad. He wasn't so good. But anyway, I'm sorry I'm getting emotional. Just really passionate about this. So guys, just please download that belief, because, sorry guys, it's so important for you, for your life, for your manifesting journey, for you to just always know that you're going to be okay. No matter what life looks like right now, you're going to be okay. You have to have that faith. You have to have that trust. And I pray every day and I intend every day that somehow these videos are going to help change you and shift you into trusting in yourself, into trusting in your ability to create, and trusting in God, universe, source, to always love you and pull you through, and let it love you through other people too, by the way. So anyway, I'm sorry this got super emotional. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come.